I think that people should have access to artwork, and it shouldn't be put away just for people who can afford it. And that's why I make my stuff out of bronze, because it can go outside. And these are my figures. They're based on African art, and they're based on Greek mythology, so they go back and forth from different aspects. I have one sculpture which is called Echo, and she's named after the Greek mythological figure Echo, and she fell in love with Narcissus, and he didn't return her love, so she screamed. And I didn't know how to project the screaming, so what I did is I have her pulling her hair, and by pulling her hair, it's a universal feeling of frustration and anger, and that's what I have her feeling, and devastation, because she's not getting the love she would like to get. I have another one which is Iris the mermaid, and Iris the mermaid is, like her name, Iris in Greek mythology means rainbow. So she starts with a color on the bottom which changes gradually up to the top, and Iris is going through a transformation. Her breasts, her nipples are turning into fish, and she's horrified because she didn't expect this to happen to her. She didn't expect to be changing into a fish. She didn't expect to be changing. And with the plastilina, I make the shape of the sculpture. After that's finished, I take it over to a foundry. They will make a mold, and from the mold they'll make a wax, and I'll come back to the foundry and I will work on the wax to shape it in ways that I would like to shape it to. And then after that they'll take it and they'll do the lost wax process, which will come out as a bronze. And once it's in the bronze, the shiny, beautiful bronze color, I decide to do things to it if it needs to be done. And I'll stand there with either Bill or Dominic, and they will take a torch and go over the colors till we reach the right colors. And then when you're finished, it gets waxed down. You put a wax to have a buff on it, and then it gets mounted. And I have different ways of mounting the sculptures. Some spin, some are still, some are on granite, some are on wood, depending on the piece. But with the paintings, I like to go to places that I painted at or seen or photographed, and I like to reenact them in my paintings and make them in the paintings almost as a permanent place. And I like to figure out what is in that place that makes me feel good. What is there that removes me from this world and puts me to a dreamlike world? What is it when I wake up in the morning and I look at it and I want to look at it? I want to wake up, I want to see this painting, I want to remember what happened at this certain time. And that's what I like a lot about the paint. And painting's very interesting because you can reinvent a period of time, you can reinvent an occurrence. You can do what you can put in what you want to put in instead of what is really there.